How you feeling, man? You took a couple hard falls in that game on Friday. Like, how you feeling physically at this point in the season?
Same old same. Get ready to play tonight. That's the main thing. I feel like everybody's banged up in the league, and you just got to be able to play through it. No excuses, and try and help your team win. That's what matters.
You're playing the five starting these games, but obviously Josh, Hugo, Jordan are getting to play some of that position too in the small ball lineups. Like, what are you seeing from those guys when they have to guard centers and do some of the things you do game in and game out with the second unit?
No, that's one of their biggest strengths. Their ability to do multiple things, guard multiple players, and still be effective. Those are things you don't really necessarily teach, and that's a gift for them to be able to go out there, play hard, and make things hard for other players. Being able to knock down shots when they're open, being able to figure out how to manipulate the defense as well. And they're growing, they're getting better, and we're going to keep on relying on them in order for us to win.
It felt like you were getting more opportunities with the ball in space further from the rim on Saturday. How do you feel like your game's grown in that regard?
Yeah, I think it's only getting better. I'm not trying to force anything. I'm just trying to see what the defense gives. And, sometimes I might have to be opportunity for me to get downhill and create a little bit of less pressure for my teammates on the perimeter, and still being aggressive when I get those chances. I think I can help the team with that. And, I'm getting better at it. I like those shots from me.
Derek's obviously not a traditional guard defender. He's sort of a rim protector for you guys. Roams around the floor a lot, going for steals and blocks. As a center who's protecting the rim so often and guarding bigs, what's it like playing with a guy who can just cover so much ground like that?
Yeah, it's huge. Because first of all, he's not really a bad on-ball defender either. He makes it pretty hard on other guards to get to the paint, and then I can be the protector. But at the same time, me being out there in the perimeter switching or just cross-matched, knowing I got Derek on the backside is helpful for sure, because he's been protecting the rim at a high level. I think ever since his college days too. So he's not new to this, and we gonna need him to keep doing it.
Luka hadn't played in a while, and then he comes in last game and plays a substantial amount of time. Do you guys have conversations, like you've now had a more consistent role, do you guys have conversations about kind of keeping each other ready? And do you remember when you were more in that position where you weren't playing every night, what was your process for staying ready and actually being ready to go when your numbers call?
Yeah, with Joe, you're always ready to go, because he wouldn't tell you if you're playing or you're not playing. At the end of the day, you just got to be ready. You just gotta, and I think he's been doing a great job with that. All of us, me in my position, last couple of years, I think we prepare really well at practice with extra reps and stuff, so we can stay locked in and be ready for games whenever our name get called. And no, we really don't talk about that stuff that much, but I think he's a great professional. He's always there working out, and he's a workhorse. That's his game. He's going to be out there playing as hard as he can, and he's been huge for us.
How'd you describe the impact that Hugo has made, especially in these last couple of games?
I mean, it's big time. He's been playing high-level basketball for such a long time. He understands tendencies. He understands how to make winning plays. He understands how to play in the system. So I think he's only going to get better, because he got his whole career ahead of him, and he's been big time for us, and we're going to need him to keep stepping up into the player he's going to become.
Hugo in particular, I know Bobby asked about small ball fives, but what about Hugo's defense in particular allows him to play the center, and offense too, because he's setting, running some pick and roll as a five as well?
Yeah, I think the main thing with him is just how hard he plays. He doesn't take any play off. I think the Philly game, that one possession he had with Grimes, I feel like that was the epitome of how Hugo plays. And when you play that hard and you got the intangibles, he's got the IQ as well, and he's got the length, the size. So I think he's got a bright future ahead of him, and it makes it so much easier for him when he got all that stuff together, and the willingness to go out there and just and just do the dirty work. So he's in a great spot, and we're gonna need him to keep shining.
Did you see that side of him, like the first day of training camp, like how hard he plays? Or is it something that you've kind of come to realize as the season's progressed?
Yeah, I know a couple of people at Real Madrid, so I spoke with them a couple times before he got here, and that's all they've been raving about, how hard he can play, and so I've been kind of familiar to a little bit of the stuff that he had going on, but it's amazing to see it live in person, and he just keeps on awing me. At least he stays on.
What's he like as a teammate? I remember when you first met, you guys were, talking in, was it Spanish, and just getting to know each other. How have you gotten to know him?
Yeah, he's pretty cool. A young kid, got energy. I like all of his how mature he is. Like for a 19-year-old, he doesn't seem like it for sure. He's one of the guys, and I really enjoy being around him a lot.
Who were those teammates you knew who played with him?
Not teammates. It's more like front office guys, agents, Kike, and that's what